I'm Lindsay Taylor and I'm the Center Director at Kepler Academy Sturgeon in St. Albert. My biggest philosophy knowledge, I guess, is with Regio. There's a really big need for quality childcare, so parents, trust where they're putting their children. So not having that experience as a child kind of gave me that passion to make sure these children feel like a home away from home, I guess. There's nothing better than walking into a room and saying, "Good morning, everybody," and the kids are having fun, and the educators are smiling, and the morning's probably the best part of the day. So that's how we try to start every day. And I think that kind of stems right into how the culture is here. It's supposed to be a very collaborative environment, so if you're not connecting that way right off the get-go, you can't have that. So the goal for me and this center here is collaborative environment on all accounts. The explorative education approach is definitely different than anything I've seen in the field, and that's really what drew me to Kepler. Different philosophies are great. My background's in Regio. I love Regio. Montessori's great, Waldorf, but Kepler really allows to bring the pieces that you want or the pieces that the children will thrive off of into your program. We have the monthly curriculum to guide the educators, to give them kind of objective baseline for their classrooms. But the children, they lead their learning through play, and Kepler gives the educators the opportunity to bring in what your experience is, or bring in what you think the children will thrive off of, because everybody learns a bit differently. So yeah, I think what sets Kepler apart in the biggest way is that the educators are able to implement the programming the children need, but at the end of the day, there's still that curriculum backing to guide through it. So each age group, there's different milestones to work on that guide their learning. It gives the educators, just a focus point, I guess, instead of, just learning through play. We love to learn through play, kids learn through play, but being intentional about it is a key factor that Kepler definitely brings. Nutrition at Kepler is great. It always smells good in here. That's the first thing. And a lot of parents say that, "Oh, it's for lunch. What time's lunch? I'll be back here at 11:30 or noon to eat." And it's just exposing children to more of an experienced palate, I guess. And not making them feel like they're being forced to eat vegetables or anything like that. The whole center eats the same menu, so all ages eat the same menu, but it's how you present it to them, right? You make it a normalized part of the program. Talk about the foods you're eating, the colors they're seeing, why they're eating it, what it does for your body, all of that, and just normalize it, and they're gonna go with it. Kepler is a bit on the minimalistic side of things, which is great because multi-purpose materials and items, it's just the way to go. Children don't need to be shown how to play with toys, they show us how to play. And it helps us bring in all of our 8 pillars in many, many ways. You can touch on pretty much any developmental domain with multi-purpose toys. So the setup of the room is important for sure, and the children will guide that learning. Educators just kind of need to jump on opportunity they're seeing that the children are showing them, and you can touch on the evolving world in so many ways throughout your day. And it's basically because children are the evolving world. They are the basis of it. So they're going to show interests in different things, whether it's in dramatic play or if it's in manipulatives at the tabletop or in a sensory table. And we just take that and run with it. And with the curriculum, the monthly curriculum, giving examples of all the different domains, it's super easy to expose these kids to so many different levels of play. And also, things don't always go the way we plan. We may plan an activity out the whole week, a project play, and it doesn't go the way that we plan it, and that's fine because that curriculum allows us to have that flexibility. If the kids take it a different way, we just jump right on that and continue to guide them through it. Kind of touching back on the collaborative environment again a bit, I really have a passion for parent connection. These are their children and they're trusting us with them to make sure that we have their best interest in mind. So connecting with parents, whether it's at the office, when they come to pick up their child, connecting there, or in the classrooms. Communication is definitely important and something we try to do every single day. The times we're in make it a bit tricky, but that communication piece is super important because we're here to help their children develop and grow. And what better way to do that than to communicate with the parents and see what they're seeing and what they're wanting us to work on with their children. So collaborative and communication, that's two big things that I'm very passionate about.